Today, we're gonna do something special. We're gonna do reverse seared New York strip. It's reverse sear. You cook them for a little while to get them up to temperature, 120 degrees internal. That gets you right at rare. Then I'm gonna pull them off, let them rest for a minute until the temperature starts falling again, and then we're gonna sear them 3 to 5 degrees below the surface of the sun temperature. If you don't season like the night before, then don't season until right before you put them on. Because what happens is the salt starts pulling out juices, and if you do it within an hour of putting them on the grill, the juices won't have time to go back in. So here, we have some beautiful, beautiful New York strips. Meat should always be close to room temperature whenever you start grilling it. We're gonna use our salt and pepper garlic rub, 3 parts pepper, 2 parts salt, 1 part garlic. We got a video where I show you how to make our 3 rubs. See that one? It's real simple. Let's get you some good pinches and start seasoning them up. Don't be afraid of the seasoning, because what we're basically doing is we're gonna smoke these first. The grill coming up to temperature outside, we're gonna do these on the charcoal grill. We have them let them go for about an hour at 180, 200 degrees. Whenever you're seasoning, make sure you get all the way around. Probably wondering why I have this on a rack. Whenever I let my steak sit out, I like some of the juices and everything to start coming out of the meat. If you have it up off the pan, you don't leave it on the pan, it makes it where this juice is on the bottom and come out too. Steaks are seasoned up. Today we're going to be using some lump charcoal. Don't need very much. Remember, we're only going to have the grill at about 200 degrees. We're going to use a lot of wood. Let's drop that directly in the basket. Starting to flame up already. Now we just take beautiful New York strips. Make sure your exhaust damper is on the opposite side of your coals. My bottom vent, I barely cracked open, maybe an 1/8 of the way. See on about 30 minutes. Remember, invest in a good thermopen. Your instant read thermometer should be one of the best pieces of tools in your kit. Oh, looks like we're sitting about 105 to 110 on all of them. Look at that. You can't make a steak more tender than that. What's beautiful about this method is it just breaks down all that connective tissue so beautifully. Couple sticks of wood in there. Temperature's getting down a little bit. Looks like all the wood burnt off. Those are up. See y'all again in about 10 or 15 minutes. Y'all are about to see something cool too. Check temperatures. Should all be right where I want them. 115, 116. We've gotten to the point now that these things are really starting to break down. Talk about a tender steak. We're gonna take these off. Behind me, I've got a full chimney of lump coal that's been getting hot. In here, it's about 2 sticks of butter, probably 2 tablespoons of the salt, pepper, garlic rub, and a couple tablespoons of garlic. Go ahead and dump that in the middle. Don't need him anymore. We're gonna let the coal burn. We're gonna let that get up to temperature. It's gonna take about 5-8 minutes. These are gonna be resting by that time frame. Here's the great thing about a reverse sear. Once you've taken them off the grill, you don't have to let them rest. You've already done it. A couple little cool tricks we're gonna do. Trick 1, all that butter we melted, pour that into a pan. Because trying to baste them and get them all covered quickly is quite annoying. First round of steaks. take them and you roll them, mix up all that garlic, put them on. This cook is gonna go about a minute per side, and you're gonna leave the lid off. Whenever you're doing this, make sure you stand back and you have your landing pad ready. Long tongs are essential for this cook. Otherwise, you'll lose arm hair. Voice of experience. Some people are gonna wanna put the other set of steaks in the butter and have them sitting like that. Don't do it, because what'll end up happening is it'll soak up the butter and then you'll have a fire. Well, more. So now, these last two steaks, because above the coals it's not quite the surface of the sun, but right on them, I think we're gonna need some surface of the sun temperatures. This is going to go fast. Now, I admittedly have never done this before. So, we're gonna give it a whirl. What could possibly go wrong? Doesn't look bad at all. So with the butter you have in your pan, there's a lot of butter, there's a lot of garlic, a lot of good stuff going down there, and a really hot grill. Take a loaf of bread, cut it in half, just press it down in the butter, get nice and coated, and grill it. Now, this doesn't take very long. There's like a lot of kids in the house, so you're gonna hear background stuff. Just accept it. I'll talk loud. So, we're gonna try it. New York strip, reverse seared, hour on smoke, and then 30 seconds on the surface of the sun. It doesn't look bad at all. Hello, 11-year-old. Kids always have the most discerning taste.
Very juicy.
Me and the camera guy will just have a piece of bread. Nice little garlic bread, grilled, or real fried.
That's impressive too. Oh man, that's good. Wow. Pepe.
All right. Until next time, remember, share it with friends and burn and learn. Have fun.